Assalamu alaikum boys and girls. How are you all? I hope you all are doing good. So in today's video we are going to learn Surah Al Qariah, easy translation and Tafseer. So let's get started. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. I seek refuge in Allah from shaitan the rejected. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Rabbi zidni ilma. O Lord, increase my knowledge. Ameen. So first of all, some important points about this surah. It was revealed in Makkah. It has 11 ayahs. It is surah number 101. It comes after Surah Al Adiyat. Al Qariah means the calamity. Calamity is a big word for you guys, right? It means that like a disaster, a very sudden or big change. So let's start. Al Qariah, Mal Qariah, wa ma adraka mal Qariah. The striking calamity. What is the striking calamity? And what can make you know what is the striking calamity? Explanation. Allah starts this surah by telling us the events of the day of judgment. It will be a big disaster or calamity. Allah is telling us the severity of that day by saying that you do not know what will be the extreme of events that will happen on that big day. يَوْمَ يَكُونُ النَّاسُ كَالْفَرَاشِ الْمَبْثُوثِ. It is the day when people will be like moths, dispersed. Explanation. On the day of judgment, all of the people who ever existed on this earth will come out of their graves and will be scattered and dispersed everywhere. They will be in such large numbers that Allah has compared them with moths that are spread in large numbers. وَتَكُونُ الْجِبَالُ كَالْعِهْنِ الْمَنْفُوشِ. And the mountains will be like wool fluffed up. Explanation. On the day of judgment, the mountains will be like pieces of wool flying everywhere. Have you guys seen the wool? It's so soft and fluffy, right? Imagine the big, humongous mountains flying in the air like fluffs of wool. This tells us about how big the events of that day will be. The mountains are so big and heavy. Imagine them flying like cotton balls. Allah is truly great. Allahu Akbar. فَأَمَّا مَنْ ثَقُلَتْ مَوَازِينُهُ. Then as for one whose scales are heavy with good deeds. Explanation. The deeds that we do, good or bad, are being written down by two angels. These deeds will be weighed on huge scales called Mizan on the day of judgment. The people with more good deeds will go to heaven. فَهُوَ فِي عِيشَةٍ رَاضِيَةٍ. He will be in a pleasant life. Explanation. The person whose good deeds will be in a very good and pleasant place. That place will be heaven, of course, that has been specially prepared for such people. وَأَمَّا مَنْ خَفَّتْ مَوَازِينُهُ. And as for one whose scales are light. Explanation. Allah tells us that the people whose bad deeds will be more than good deeds will have to face the results of their actions. What will be those results? We'll find out in the next ayahs. فَأُمُّهُ هَاوِيَةٌ وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا هِيَ نَارٌ حَامِيَةٌ. His refuge will be in abyss. And what can you know what that is? It is the fire, intensely hot. Explanation. Allah says that the people whose bad deeds will be taken to abyss. What is that? It is hell that has been ignited with blazing fire that will burn the bodies of these people. Astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. May Allah save us from all the punishment of fire. Ameen. So let's find out what we learned from this surah today. On the day of judgment, there will be a big change in this world and all the people will come out of their graves. The people with more good deeds will be on the scale, will go to heaven and live there forever. And the people with more bad deeds will go to hell, where there will be blazing fire that burns everything. Astaghfirullah. So that, guys, was the translation and tafsir of Surah Al Qariah. I hope you guys learned something from this video. Share it with your family and friends, and I will inshallah see you in my next video. Till then, fi amanillah.